Hey guys, I'm Chewy Mew, and welcome to my channel, The Chew Nut Show, but more specifically, welcome back to more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where this game distracts the crap out of me while I'm trying to talk about my plans for the show. So, this is going to be another Chewy Mew podcast, and this video I'm doing immediately after the other one, where I pretty much explained what my plans are for the show going forward. And the thing I ended the previous video on was me talking about how I want editing to be used less like just a tool and more like a character kind of thing, you know? Like use it less like less like a tool and more kind of like a character. Like it's not going to have any what's it called? Like I'm going to use editing not so much as just a tool for the sake of completing stuff. I'm going to try using it more as like a character. I don't really know how to say it, but like use editing more to like enhance the experience, where yes, editing to cut parts out, to add music and stuff, that is enhancing the experience, but I mean more stuff along the lines of, I'm gonna, and not just like random stuff, like if, like for example, if, the one example I can think of is like Ninja Sex Party, where one of the songs you see, I think it's Dragon Slayer, where you hear Danny Sexbang saying, I will now expose my chest, don't act like you're not impressed, and then you see him ripping off his shirt, but then you see some really muscular tanned body underneath his clothes, which stuff like, I want to do stuff like that, where you just see like if I say something like, oh, I'm going to use my big boy brain, or my big boy pants, you're going to see like a huge set of pants, like goofy stuff like that doesn't need to be in the show, but it's going to be there just for be like, what the heck is going on kind of thing, that's what I'm trying to do. Like use editing to, like if I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm like using editing not as a tool, but like to help enhance the experience, make the experience more than just, feel more than it's like, a movie and a show. Like typical movies and shows, editing is used, like it's obviously used for music, adding effects like CGI and stuff like that. But it's used less, like editing feels less like a character and it feels more like a tool to get your desired results, which nothing wrong with that. In movies that obviously works great, but I feel like on YouTube you need much more than just editing to get the job done. You need editing for the sake of being fun, being a tool, especially if you're doing like comedy. Like one example I can think of is there's this one channel called Unis Honest. I bet a lot of people have heard about it because it's done by Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, two friends, Mark and Anthony, or Ethan. Yeah, his name's Ethan. And yeah, they're doing the channel, and if you've seen their videos, you can see the way they're editing. Like editing is done in a very goofy way, very like it helps enhance the experience. If you just saw the two of them like using just cuts and adding music here and there, I don't think it wouldn't have the same effect as it does. I bet that you could grab that. It wouldn't have the same effect. It wouldn't be as funny. But adding like someone says something weird, you repeat it, you put it in slow motion, you speed it up, stuff like that. Where the show has some of that, but I want to take it to the next level, pretty much. Where editing is less of a tool and more like something that's like a character in a show. Like it's actively part of. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm pretty sure you get what I mean. Or like if you've seen like adding one example again is to help like set the tone, since obviously in a movie or like a show, something with a higher production than just my random junk on YouTube, is they'll use actual lighting and actual environments to help convey the tone. Like if there's someone like there's like a sad scene, they'll help use lighting to emulate that. If they're in a dark setting, they'll use lights and proper equipment, stuff like that, to make it look dark, to make it look bright, to like, the thing with thing I said about heaven, like what I'm gonna do with Damien. Oh, excuse me, sorry, hiccup there. Like what I'm gonna do with Damien, where when he goes to heaven, like I said, I'm gonna make it very stylized, make it look very like everything looks pretty, everything looks bright, and obviously I don't have the budget or the well, I mean, I kind of do have the time, but I don't have the budget for sure, or the resources to make like an actual set. Like I couldn't make a set of like the Ultimate Wizard's base, or like the Grinch's, where the Grinch gets created, or stuff like that. Pretty much the only place I can record is like in my house, like in my house, my backyard, like some bit of my, probably like my neighborhood, which I'd be kind of nervous about my neighbors seeing the crazy stuff I'm doing. And like that, and parks, some public places that I could go to. But I, like, obviously I'm not like a studio that have a back lot, or like even the money to just to spend on this stuff. Like I don't even have a, I just use my phone as a camera with like improvising stuff here as I go. Like as I once told Kevin in an episode, the show is done in post. Like everything in the show is done in post. And what I mean by that is, what gives the show its flavor, I feel like, comes from the editing I do. Because if you were to watch the footage with just without editing and stuff, it wouldn't. I feel like the show wouldn't work as good as it does. Died already. The show wouldn't be funny. Like sometimes we do say funny stuff, like the whole masturbation proclamation thing I made up in episode 5. Like, you know, stuff like that, that random goofy stuff that we say, like improv works, but even with improv, you can't just focus on improv alone. You have to use editing as a tool. Because editing, and that's the thing, I don't want to use editing as a tool. I want it to be special. So, or have editing be more than just, oh, it's used to help make the videos not boring, you know? I want it to be more like because video editing, I obviously don't have the best video editing software, because the best one you have to pay for, and like one considered the best is Adobe Premiere Pro, which it's designed, I think it's only for Windows. I don't think it's for Mac, but well, I have a Windows PC. I have a Lenovo something, and yeah, that's the computer I have, and it's not the most powerful. It's not the most powerful. It's designed more for, like, I think, you know, kind of work-related stuff. It's not designed for intense video editing. It's not designed for, like, you know, playing crazy games and 4K and stuff like that. Because, truth be told, the computer can play Wii games in native 480p. There's a couple bugs here and there just because I haven't optimized the settings the best. It's not like a gaming PC. It's just like, it's a PC that gets the job done for everything I want it to do, just not as effectively as, you know, like a crazy gaming PC or editing-based PC. It's just, you know, typical run-of-the-mill computer. It's like, I think like $500 something, $400, something like that. It's not too expensive, not too crazy. It's not like, you know, something like you'd see a professional YouTuber use or something. No, it's like something you'd see like a kid like me would make, you know? You know what I mean, right? I mean stuff with the... You stop doing that charge attack when there's a gun person shooting me in the face. But yeah, so the video editor I use, it's not a sponsor, is Power Director 18, I think, which I actually won it in a video contest. So they had they sometimes do stuff where you can win prizes, and one of the ones they were offering was a year-long, so they have the option for a subscription, or you just buy the thing outright. I think if you buy it, it's like $100, $200. It's not as advanced as Adobe Premiere Pro, but it's still good. It gets the job done. It can do everything I want it to do. It can't do, like, you know, crazy effects here and there, but it can definitely do quite a lot of stuff. It can, you know, like a lot of stuff you can do in a video. A lot of good stuff. A lot of the stuff I use in the Tune-Up Show, which I actually haven't edited any episodes of the Tune-Up Show so far with it. I've edited stuff on, like, my Spider-Man channel, my gameplay channel. I've edited stuff on there, like a bunch of stuff there I've edited, but I haven't edited anything for the Tune-Up Show yet. I'm too impatient for this, but I haven't edited anything for the Tune-Up Show yet. I don't think so, at least. But either way, I won that in a video contest where, there was a video contest where they sometimes do video contests. It's where whichever video, you have to use Power Director to edit a video. And it was, I don't know what it was, something like it was like themed to like summer vacation or something, or winter vacation something, because I got my PC in December because that's when my birthday is. I think it was like winter holiday or Christmas theme, something like that, and you had to make a video that followed these steps. Like, it was like, make a Christmas themed video and do it pretty much however you'd like to, and that's pretty much what I did. I made the video, however, I didn't. It was like a, and they said you can do voice acting. There can be music as long as you use the editing for it. As long as you use the editing software, and do like follow like it has to be PG related, no swearing, no dirty stuff, nothing like that. And I ended up winning the contest. Actually, no, I think I got second place. I didn't win, but I think I got like maybe second place. I don't remember, but I ended up I won a prize, and I think the first place prize was something like you get to I don't remember what it was. Like you get to I don't remember what the prize was for first place. I don't remember what first place was, but what I won was the version 18 of their what I won was the version 18 of their program. And you can buy, they have a subscription, which the subscription you get a lot more features compared to just buying it, which that's what I got. I think what you get if you win is you win like a year-long subscription or something like that, something really crazy. I got second place because the first place video was really good actually. But my project was, or the video editor I won was just the regular PowerDirector 18 version, which it's not as good as obviously Adobe Premiere Pro. It's still really, really good, but the Adobe Premiere Pro is like considered like one of the best video editors on Windows, and I think it's not available on Mac as well. But either way, it's Windows for sure. And that one, the crazy thing is with that one, my computer's not even powerful enough to load it. I downloaded Adobe Premiere Pro just to see if like I like the way it works and stuff. And you can download a 7-day free trial, or when you download it, you get a 7-day free trial to use it. And then if you want to use it, you can pay the monthly subscription. You can't buy it outright. It's only a subscription. And honestly, my computer loads it. I'm only able to export videos onto it, and then it just lags like crazy. My computer's not powerful enough to hand it. Because that's a big boy video editor, you know? For like a big boy, like editing movies and kind of stuff. Like professional level grade. Where me, I don't need professional level grade, truth be told. And, because obviously, you know, I'm not professional here. Oh, you can dodge missiles if you press R, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. Let's try it out, boy. Let's try it out. Yo, I think you can dodge missiles with that's cool. Oh, yeah, that's cool. I didn't know you could dodge missiles. I never used that button before. Okay, I'm getting off track here. So, yeah, and then by winning I won the version that it's basically like the once you buy it, you never have to pay again for it. And that's the one I won, where the only thing with that is you don't get all of the assets for free. You don't get all of the additional software updates. Well, you do get updates and stuff, but you don't win all of the... You don't win all of like the stuff you get by the subscription. The subscription, I think, is like $20 a month or something, which honestly I don't want to pay that much either. So I'm fine with the one I've got. It gets everything I want to get done. So there's no point buying that version or like any other like a lot of the ones they're almost like they're too powerful for my computer. Also I know Vegas Pro, Sony Vegas Pro, something's called something like that. That one's pretty good too. I might try downloading that one. If there's like a free version I can download, I'll probably download that. Okay, I'm getting distracted here again. I keep dying because I suck at this game, apparently. The final boss for for Donatello's playthrough is actually pretty fun, though. But okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's continue here, boy. I don't remember why I started talking about video editing. Oh yeah. So video editing, my video editing quality, like as far as it goes, video editing, I'm not on par with like, you know, some professional video editor, obviously, but I'm better than like someone that's never used a video editor, for whatever that's worth. I pretty much know like all the functions and how to do all the stuff on my video editor, which is good because I'll be able to, you know, do stuff pretty effectively. And that's definitely pretty cool that I can do stuff. There's obviously there's not as much as like, you know, a big boy editor where I can't do like I can do distortion on the screen, but I have to do the ghetto version where you don't just like, you know, just warp the screen like you know, on Photoshop you can somehow distort a picture just like you just grab it and you can distort the picture. like most like high power video editors, you can do that because the computer and the program are powerful enough to just, you know, mess with the screen. Like you want to turn someone's face into a spiral, or you want their face to like morph. You want to make their brain explode. You know, stuff like that. You can create all those assets in the video editor, where on mine, it doesn't give you all the ability to do that. It doesn't give you, like, yeah, it doesn't give you the resources to be able to create all the other stuff. Like, even in Adobe Premiere Pro, you can even make thumbnails. Obviously, Photoshop is a better job for that, but you can even make, like, somewhat thumbnails even. It has, like, basically it's like the Photoshop of video editing. It's just not as heavily designed for, you know, Photoshop stuff. But you can, it's basically like Photoshop for videos. Like, you know, like how amazing Photoshop is. Adobe Premiere Pro is basically the same thing it's basically the photoshopping of computers, except it's godlike. Like, and assets, which you probably can tell what assets are. They're content you can make in a video. Like if you make an effect of like a forehead that says bump on it, like, you know, can't think of any examples, but an asset. Or if you make a certain soundtrack, or like you make if you make something like that, something you can use it for all your projects. Like if you make like a clock that runs on the video, once you make the asset, you have it there on, unless you delete it obviously, but you have it there. On mine, if I want to create some asset, I would have to go into like Photoshop or something and create it there. But in my video editor, you probably couldn't put a CGI file, but either way, and I'm not trying to compete with like the level of editing of like, you know, a movie or like Markiplier or anything like that. But yeah, that's my plan for the show. That's kind of what I want to do more. I'm going to try to just talk for like another at least 10, 15 minutes so I can beat this game. You know, at least. Yeah, beat the level, nice. So there's 2 more levels to go and I'll be done with the game. And you have to fight Shredder in the end. Spoilers. Yeah, this boss fight is fun too. You gotta go up here and press a button so that they can turn not invisible. Like, yeah, you press one of these and they turn, you can see them. Alright. Wait, no? Oh, you have to press all 3. Oh. Alright. So, keep losing track of what I'm saying. So, another idea I have is, which I don't remember if I talked about this in the previous video, but like you saw how I did the video the video where I just talk about how Walmart gave us a crap ton of bread when we only needed like 8, but they gave us 80. You know, in that video, I want to edit stuff like that. Like, I want to make more goofy videos like that, so maybe some scripted stuff that I might eventually put in the show, but it's meant to just be kind of like, it's kind of just meant to be some, it's meant to be just some goofy stuff like that, you know? Like a random skit of me talking about how like none of my clothes fits or something like that, you know? Or one thing I thought about was doing a music video, which by the way I can't sing, but doing a music video of something like a cover of a SpongeBob song. Like the one thing I thought of was the one called "Hey All You People," the one where SpongeBob has this Krabby Patty and he puts jellyfish jelly on it, and he's eating it. And one of the guys like, "What is that?" And SpongeBob's like, "Oh, it's a Krabby Patty with jellyfish jelly." The guy eats it, and then he breaks into a musical number, which that's pretty cool. Definitely, he breaks into a musical number, and here we go. Let's do it with Leonardo. And so we break into a musical number. I want to do a music video of that. I'm not going to do it like just in the show. I'm going to do kind of like my own version while using the lyrics from that one. And for the record, I can't sing at all, but I'm still going to try doing something like that. I think it cool, like stuff like that, and do random skits here and there. Some of the skits I do might eventually make it into the show. Some of them probably aren't, but I still want to try doing something like that anyway. Oops. I held the button for too long. But I want to do stuff like that, like also so there's not just the Chew Nut Show episodes, there's more content like that added in. Like let me know what kind of ideas you'd like to see, like not gaming related or not, doesn't even have to be related to the Chew Nut Show, just some random skits like reviewing a pizza box, or, you know, something like that. Like, comparing pizza boxes, comparing, I don't know, like, you know, goofy stuff like that. Stuff that it's like, this is dumb, but it's funny. You know, kind of stuff like that where it's like, it's cringy, but at the same time, it's still fun. It's not like cringy that's like, ew, you weirdo. It's like, you know, funny stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or like if you'd like to see me trying a cheeseburger with jellyfish jelly on it, or jelly on it. You know, I mean stuff like that where it's not particularly related to the Chew Nut Show. It's not following part of the story. It's just, you know, how just random videos here and there. No, I didn't mean to press no. Crap, I'm raging at a game that I thought I was really good at. Which, truthfully, I am really good at this game. But now I'm playing like Donkey. Donkey is an ass. But yeah, so that's what I want to do, like random skits and stuff like that. Also, another thing, I don't remember if I talked about this in the previous video. Oops. But, so in the Chew Nut Show, being just me and how improv doesn't work by itself, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in the past video, but just in case I didn't, me doing improv by myself is clearly not going to work. Like, this very video is basically improv. Like, I thought of some ideas I'm going to talk about, but everything else is pretty much, what I'm going to say is improv. That's why I'm so distracted by this game and by being and a bunch of times, you know? And saying, you know, so I can think about what I'm going to say next. But I want the show to be, I'm not going to make it 100% a scripted show. There's still going to be some improv here and there, but like the show, there was a basis for the plot line. Like if in the first episode where me and Damien are doing parkour, that part was planned out. We're gonna be doing parkour and get hurt. Then we're gonna find the Juice Wizard, and we're gonna prank him just to be jerks. Playing like garbage here. Hope there's health in here. Is there? No, there's just freaking dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite. No, please give me life. No, it's gonna kill me. No, I didn't mean to go in the portal. Okay. So, like, the first episode, you know the plot. Like, that part we planned it out. That me and Damien are gonna do parkour. Then... Okay. These guys are crazy. You know, I'm going to be doing stuff like that where some dialogue is going to be scripted. Like, when I find Leroy, some of the dialogue said between the two of us is going to be scripted, but other stuff, some parts are going to be scripted, some parts are going to just be me improving here and there. But I feel like the show has to be more heavily improv so I can plan stuff out to be funny. Because the reason the first season is funny, or at least the reason the show seems kind of funny, is because we're doing improv. Like, me and Damien would bounce stuff off of each other. There was like a basic plot, but we bounced stuff off of each other. And then when it was four of us, like in that one episode where it was me, Damien, Kevin, and Thomas, where that episode, in my opinion, that was the best because I feel like that had the funniest moments. Like, I feel like that episode had the funniest moments because there was four of us constantly bouncing jokes off of each other. Like, all four of us were, you know, saying something and it would hinge off of what the other said. Like, you know, like goofies like that where I feel like the episodes where just me and Damien don't have as much of a tone don't have as much of that as the other ones. So, because of being just me, I don't have anyone to bounce improv off of. And I feel like, since I don't really know how to do improv necessarily, Yes, life. Okay, good. Sorry I missed that last time. Yeah, so that's good what I'm going to do. Some parts are going to be scripted, like scenes that are supposed to be, like, emotional or be heartfelt. They're going to obviously be improv because I feel like that'll work the best with them. Like, stuff like that, that's going to be improv. Whereas some, like, if it's, like, just something completely random and goofy that doesn't have any reason to be scripted, it's going to be unscripted. Like, if I'm improving something and say the light bulb goes out, or, you know, something dumb like that, you're going to see that something like, it's going to be improv. Or, like, if something random happens, like one episode, And I think the first episode where me and Damien are we're doing the episode, and there's a school bus that drives by, and when it stops, the brakes are squeaking so much, like it's horrible. Like for a good like 10, 15 seconds, you just hear the brakes squeaking, and then I respond with, "Fix your fucking brakes," because it's just so loud for like a good 10, 15 seconds. You just hear brakes, and it ruins the entire shot because you can't hear anything. And so, like, stuff like that's still going to be improv. But for the most part, the show's going to be... It's still going to take the whole idea of improv, but make it a little on the goofier side. You know, it's going to be... Take something kind of like that. I'm getting bumped by these guys. I think this is the final scene before the final fight, though. So I might be done soon. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about. I know there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it right now. Oh, yeah. That's the thing I mentioned the video editing for, where since it's just me, I'm going to have to rely very heavily on using editing and stuff like that to make it work. Like the thing I said, I don't have a big budget to, make like props and stuff, make background stuff like that. So what I'm going to be doing in... So a lot of the stuff I'm going to have to do in the show is going to be done, in a sense, in post. Like the thing I told Kevin in one episode, where the whole show is done in post, where what brings the show to life is adding editing, music, cutting stuff here and there. And so, like, I'm going to be using lighting in the show to convey the way stuff works. Like, if it's nighttime, I'm going to do something I'm going to do stuff in post because I don't have the ability to do that, edit that stuff in real life since I don't have those resources to do so. I like how he screams, "Whoa." I don't know, to me that's just funny. I don't know, to me that's just funny how he does that. But, so, one thing I'm going to do is, like, there's going to be a lot of, they're not going to be fully animated characters. You're going to see, like, a bunch of JPEGs of characters who are doing, like, they play as characters, since I also don't have enough costumes to me be in the costume, and since it's going to be just me, because my only friends is honestly Damien, Chris, Kevin, and Damien, Chris, Kevin, and Andrew. Those are like my only friends, and Thomas too, which those are the only friends I have, and I can't record with any of them. So, yeah, I'm kind of bona fide there. Which sucks, since it's just me. And also, even if it wasn't, COVID-19 wouldn't allow me to really, hang out with my friends and stuff. But, since it's going to be just me, I'm going to be using, I'm going to try being more creative by introducing characters that are, like, JPEGs. And I'm going to, you see some videos, like, it's mostly meme videos where you see a character, and then they're voiced by some random computer-generated voice. I'm going to be trying to do stuff like that. I'm going to try doing as many of the voices as I can myself, but in scenarios where I feel like a voice I can't do it, like a female voice, I can't do a female voice. I don't really have much range as far as voice acting goes, so the best you're going to get out of me is like a deep voice, a high voice, and that's it. Also, by the way, these are samurai. Even though they don't look like samurai, those are considered samurai, which I guess they do look a little bit like samurai. Maybe the Japanese version? Oh, either whatever. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I'm sorry how unprofessional this is. But see, this shows I'm not good at improv. I don't know if... Let me know if you've played this game. Let me know in the comments if you've played this game. Andrew. Let me know if you've played this game. And, yeah, just let me know if you played this game. Because, to me, this game was pretty fun. This was probably one of my favorite games on the Game Boy. I think it was the first game I got from my Game Boy. And that obviously contributes to why I like it as much as I do. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him with that thing. I took damage. But, But yeah, I'm also going to do another thing is there's going to be video game references. I'm going to be referencing video games here and there. Like, obviously, Undertale is going to be kind of play a major role in this. Also, another one that's going to be playing a big role is... It's going to be... So, in the first season, you see me playing a level of Mega Man. Like, you see me playing a level of Mega Man. I have to play a level of Mega Man to win the Mega Buster, because it costs more than what we have. So we have to play a Mega Buster, which also, again, feels like an aspect of an RPG where if you don't have enough money to buy something, if you complete some crazy hard challenge, keep standing in the laser beam. Sure. like in the one episode, you see me playing a level of Mega Man, and beating the level, I get the ability to, like, he'll give me the Mega Buster for free. The blacksmith, I keep getting in the way of the lasers. It's hard to tell where the hitboxes are, really, because the hitboxes are bigger than those actual lasers. But yeah, it's going to be, like, you're going to see me doing, like, challenges and stuff like that, where I have to beat you have to beat this, you have to beat Sans in order to do something, which I'm not going to do that. Sans is a boss that, he's hard to beat, and I would have to play through and I'd have to replay the entire Genocide run to get to that, so no, it's going to be stuff like I can do, like, beat a level of Pac-Man, or, something like that, like, yeah, beat a level of Pac-Man. I meant to press jump and I didn't. I pressed, I think, R or L, something like that. You fuckers. Get over there, boy. There you go. So, yeah, like, I'm going to be doing stuff like that, where you see, I'm going to be doing more stuff than just me playing, more than just me playing a game, or more than just seeing me, like, you see me playing a game, or doing something. I'm just playing, like, garbage. But, okay, that's what I'm going to talk about, maybe. I don't know, I really want to beat this game on camera, just because I want people to see that I play games, which, oh yeah, I'll talk about that, because this is a podcast. It doesn't have to be limited to just the show. And so, with video games, since I don't really play too many video games anymore. Pretty much the only video games I play are, like, I don't play any new games necessarily. The newest game I played was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with Damien one time at school when he brought his Switch. We brought our Switches, and that's one of the only times I played that game a little bit, but then I kind of lost interest in playing Switch games. And then also I played Undertale as well. I didn't play too many games, but growing up as a kid, I had the NES, SNES. I also had a Game Boy Advance, which was the only, like, modern-esque console. I didn't really want a DS because I preferred the NES or the SNES, just because, I'm a weirdo like that. What the heck? Why doesn't that one guy die when I hit him? But I'm trying to do stuff. Oh yeah, like in-game stuff. I want to have content, like, involving games. Like, in these podcasts, I'm playing a game. I want to do stuff, not like play games on the channel, but like maybe play games on the channel, but doing stuff that's not just Chew Nut Show, not just like skits and stuff. Like doing random stuff like that, And that's kind of some stuff I want to do on the show, because or on the channel, because I think I could do a lot more stuff than just just stuff like that. Like, I don't know, like just, you know what I mean? Just a bunch of random goofy stuff. And also, my throat is really starting to hurt. I feel like I can taste blood on the roof of my mouth because how much I've been talking. I don't know why. My throat's kind of hurting now. I think I might be talking too loud or something. Because in these videos, I'm talking louder. Like, this is probably closer to the sound of my... This is probably closer to the sound... Or this right here is probably closer to the way I normally talk. But in the video, I'm talking more like this to sound entertaining. But I should probably just talk the way I normally do, like this. Because, if you talk to me, I'm generally a pretty quiet person. And also in the Chew Nut Show, I talk kind of louder. But here I'm trying to... Right now I'm trying to speak more normally like myself. Because in the Chew Nut Show, I don't talk like myself because I think I generally sound pretty boring. But now I'm trying to talk like I normally do. Okay. We just need to beat this guy, and then we go fight Shredder, I think. Okay. We beat him. I think we fight Shredder. Do we? Please? Please? Do I get more health? No! We don't fight Shredder yet. We have to fight this dude. This guy is Hun. He's exclusive to this series. He's not in the original one. He was an original idea for the series, which, by the way, I love this series. You know, I'm going to talk about this show for the rest of the podcast. I know it's a pretty crazy departure from the rest of the stuff I'm talking about, but I want to have my interests in the show, like stuff I've always had passion about. I want to have those things in the show, like talking to stuff about, like, in the show, Sailor Moon is never brought up much, but Sailor Moon is my favorite anime. I know people say, like, oh, there's better anime and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, to me, it's not about the, I don't know, I'm just not going to get into that. But Sailor Moon is my favorite anime because, I don't know, that's just my favorite anime. My favorite video game, I have to say my favorite video game is Super Mario Galaxy. And my favorite movie is Spider-Man. The first Spider-Man. Honestly, I don't like the new Spider-Man at all. To me, they're not good representations of the character at all. This guy's hard. The good thing is with Donatello, you can just stand on top of him and just pound the crap out of him. But yeah, I'm going to talk about this show. Yeah, let's talk about this show. Okay, I'm just going to pretty much... I like how the way he screams, whoa, when he takes damage. Like, whoa! It's a bug on my screen. These freaks. There's only one freak, so it's one freak. I was thinking this video was going to be like maybe like 15, 20 minutes long. We're almost going on 40 minutes. So I might upload one today and one tomorrow, or whenever I do upload it. I'm probably not going to upload them at the same time. He can still punch me when I'm crouching? What kind of crap is that, dude? You also can't hear the music for the game, but the music has pretty good, like, sounds kind of like rock music, or not rock music. Like, you can hear a lot of guitars. Yeah, guitars, that's what I meant to say. Guitars and stuff. Whoa, if I press the analog stick, it does the attack that does the thing. Yeah, very descriptive. It's the attack that does the thing. I don't really know how you're supposed to beat this guy. Like, I feel like he's definitely the easiest to beat using Donatello, because Donatello, you can just stand on his, bounce off the top of him like this, and just hit him with... No! You guys can't hear it, but he just says, whoa! Like, whoa! like he almost, like, hit a pedestrian. To me, that's, like, kind of the way he sounds. When he says, whoa, like, whoa! He almost hit a pedestrian. Also, one other thing is, in this game, the turtles with, just so funny the way he says, whoa. Like, that's another thing I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take sandwiches. I don't know, I'm just getting loopy here. I was gonna say, I'm just gonna take, sound effects. I don't know why I said sandwiches. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take sandwiches from... I keep saying sandwiches now. I'm going to take sound effects from games that I like the sound effects. Like him screaming, whoa, I think is funny. I'm going to use them for just random sound effects here in the show. Like if I get hit something, if something happens, you're going to hear me screaming, whoa, like, you know, funny stuff like that. What the heck? He's got grenades? I don't remember that being a thing in this game. Whoa, this is crazy. I feel like... I don't know, I just got so loopy all of a sudden. It's because this is hard. I've beaten this guy before. Why is it so difficult now? And why does the second joystick, whatever they're called, why does it do this attack? I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. It's kind of like Smash Bros in a way, I guess. But yeah, I'm just gonna put random sound effects here and there, like the editing thing. Just the way he screams "whoa" is so funny. I've never noticed it before, but since that's the only thing I can hear now, well, I can hear the game music too, but I don't know why that's so funny to me. And also this Game Boy, what's it called? This Game Boy emulator, because I don't think you can screen record a Game Boy. You might be able to. I don't know if you can. But this this Game Boy emulator allows you to remove aspects of the game, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. It allows you to remove stuff like the... I don't know why that's so funny to me. This is taking me so long. I hope you're enjoying this. If you're enjoying it, you know, let me know in the comments if you like how I seem like I'm drunk. I'm just gonna save that other life over there. But what was I saying? Just the way he says "whoa." I keep losing track of what I'm saying. Why don't I just talk about? I don't know. I'm trying to think about what to talk about here. But yeah, I loved this cartoon as a kid. Just the way he says "whoa" is so funny. Oh yeah, this emulator, I don't know why, but it allows you to remove certain parts of the game. Like, you can remove sound effects, you can remove the music, you can remove a lot of audio-related stuff, you can remove certain soundtracks in the certain pieces of the audio. I don't know why. It also allows you to, no! Get out of here, you freak! I don't want to update any, or no, no, I don't want to update any right now. I'll do that. Oh, sheesh, I almost blew up my microphone. You see how there's, like, weird... Look at Leonardo's face right there. No! I died again! Honestly, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm actually trying to play... I'm actually trying to try, but it's not working. Okay. Okay, I'm going to be trying this time. I'm going to be trying more. I guess if you keep doing this, he gets trapped in a stun lock. Just the way he says "whoa" is just hilarious to me. It doesn't sound like he's in pain. It sounds like he's like, "Whoa, I almost hit that pedestrian," or like, it sounds goofy. It doesn't sound like he's in pain. Like the other ones, like Raph is like, "Ugh." Donatello's like, "Oh," and Mike, well, I don't know how he sounds, but they sound like they're in pain, but Leonardo sounds like, "Whoa, I almost hit that pedestrian," kind of thing, you know? Okay, we're doing much better this time. He's at half health, but so are we. This punk! Maybe you have to let him hit you there, so you can pound him. But yeah, the game also allows you to, for some reason, it allows you to remove parts of the screen. Like, you can remove the background. You can keep only the sprites. You can remove the sprites. For some reason, you can take out the sprites, which I think that'd be a pretty cool challenge. Whoa! No, it's so stupid. Playing like an idiot here. No! The thing that sucks is now I'm actually genuinely trying, but it still sucks. And I bet, Andrew, I know you're probably one of the only people watching this. I'm pretty sure that you've clicked away at this point even. If you haven't clicked away, put Oyster Boy in the comments. If you're still watching this, Andrew, put Oyster Boy in the comments. If you don't put Oyster Boy, I'll just hope... Or no, actually, don't put Oyster Boy. Put Whoa. Put Whoa in the comments. I mean, you can leave your normal comment, but also you can leave Whoa in the comments. It sounds so funny. I can't take it seriously like that. No! I think one of my best options is to just do the crazy, like, dash attack through him. Which, let's see if that works. I'm trying to think of what else there is to talk about. Oh yeah, also... oh, it doesn't go through him. I thought it went through him. The thing is, the other good thing is, like, this is one of those games where they get the actual voice actors from the show to voice the characters. And I think that's one of those beautiful things that, like, they also did have a GameCube game. No! Instead of whoa, why isn't it no? But yeah, if you actually watched this way in the video, put whoa in the comments. I think I hear my mom calling me. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. No! Why is it when he punches me, I fly on the other side of the screen? Like, yeah, I get this guy's supposed to be tough, but... Come on, why? Also in this cartoon, despite being for kids like most cartoons, it's pretty good. Even watching it as an older kid like I am now, I'd consider myself to be an older kid. It's pretty fun still, you know? It's still enjoyable. It doesn't even feel like dated. Like, yeah, there's some... Actually, no, it doesn't feel dated. The only thing is the internet's not a popular thing, but I don't feel like a show has to have internet to be popular, you know? Like, I mean, it's not like... It definitely isn't Endgame where they have Fortnite. Like, come on, what kind of crap is that? Like, yeah, why does Avengers Endgame have Fortnite? They don't need Fortnite. Come on. Like, make up some game that it's like Avengers game, but no, they have to throw Fortnite in. And, you know, in a few years, that's going to be very dated. Okay, I found the secret. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Do. Now, he's the one saying, whoa. I like the way he's like, ugh! And then he falls on the ground. He's like, no! And this is Oroku Saki, the guy that's Shredder. And this fight is hard. I don't remember how you fight this guy. Like, the music in this fight is awesome as well. Okay, I'm probably going to need to get this health now. If you hit this guy enough, he falls out of this phase. And this guy's generally hard. The past guy was pretty tough, but this guy, he's actually difficult. And when you hit him like that, you go, pow. Nope. You go, pow. And then you go, pow. And then this time you go, pow. Oh no, here we go. He's turned into these weird demon-looking creatures, which I don't know why. Because in the show, he doesn't do this. He's like a technical-based enemy. Or like he's not like a robot, but he's more like a... He's not like a magical-esque creature. I guess they do change a lot about the Shredder, which also about that cartoon. I love it about that cartoon that it's very like, no, quit doing this, you freaks. Boom, you can knock them out by doing that. No, when they jump on you, you can't really do anything to stop it. I've noticed. Which this boss fight it's hard, but it's pretty fun. Why am I not getting him? There you go, you freaks. Also, he's using a sword that's like a very special sword in the show. And if you've never played this, if you've never played this show, you probably have no idea. I don't know if you can avoid those. Quit doing that, dude! I don't know how to... These creatures are horrible. I guess you have to destroy those weird bubbles. But this game, despite how crappy I look at it, I swear, I'm actually good at this game sometimes. I meant to do the dash attack. Okay, there you go. You can get some pounds on him there. No, I didn't mean to do that attack. Alright, there we go. Okay. Come on, boy. I don't know why I'm saying boy. Boy is just like, I guess, my safe word. The safe word is boy. If you'd like to see me play more horrible games, check out my gaming channel where I play some... I'm pretty much playing Mario, but I think I'm going to start playing like whatever I feel like over there. And also, I don't think the sword in the show can do that. I know the sword has something to do with like electricity or something like that. But I don't know. Don't ask me about that. I haven't watched that far in the show in a few years. But yeah, the show. He hit me and I hit him at the same time. The question is, who's the loser here? Probably me, because I'm gonna die again. I already got the item there. No! This game feels like a little bit like an SNES game. And the crazy thing is that, I didn't mean to press that. Is that this game actually had a sequel. I think it had like 2 sequels. I think the third one was only for the Game Boy. But it had this one, then it had another one that's based kind of off more of the second season. The second season, the Turtles, I think it's the second season, the Turtles go to space or something like that. And the show it's pretty fun, pretty good show. Like, I feel like this is, in my opinion, one of the best representations of the Turtles, which most people prefer the 70s cartoon, and I feel like everyone kind of prefers what their first experience of it is. And for me, yeah, this is my first experience of the Ninja Turtles. I think I saw the the 70s, the 70s, 80s movies. I like those ones too, but I don't know. To me, this was more of like a somewhat darker tone than typically with the Ninja Turtles typically have. This boss is hard. Actually, the first time I beat this game as a kid, was, I think I actually used a cheat code for this. I usually played on easy mode, which on easy mode they tell you, oh, try normal mode if you're not a bitch. You know, they say try normal mode if you want an actual challenge, you know? And I never could beat normal mode. I couldn't get past the so the order, like, you can play them in whatever order you want, but story-wise, like in the show, you get Leonardo's story would go first, then Raphael, then Donatello, then Michelangelo. And the game, you can play in whatever order you want. And the thing is, you can only play their respective story mode with... You can only play each character's respective story mode as them. Except this level, they let you play as whoever you want. I guess whoever... It's kind of supposed to be that you play through 3 levels controlling the character. Because 1 level on each person is like a mini-game mode where you just go along a track thing. But this level's... I think at this level, it's pretty much you choose which character you're the best at. Because you don't have to, if you beat this with all 4 characters, you don't get any sort, there's no like extra bonus. You just beat the game. I can't do I can still do the spin attack. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against those weird ball things. And the thing is, this game had a sequel, which I also like the sequel. The sequel definitely goes into a lot more... It's definitely more story-based, and it has a lot more... You can play every level as each character. I don't think you get any reward for beating it with every character, but I know you can, that's for sure. I don't know if there's any benefit to beat... I don't know if you get any reward for being with all characters. But there's a bunch of like crystals in each level, and you need a certain amount of crystals to unlock the next one. And in that game, unlike this one where you have 16 levels, playing as each turtle. No, I did pretty good there. He was a half health, and I didn't use a second item. Where in this game, there's only 16. There's 17 levels total. If you play easy mode, which is bitch mode, if you play easy mode, you only get 4 levels, or 16 levels. You don't unlock... Shredder's only exclusive to normal mode, hard mode, and very hard mode, which I like that they went with giving that as an option to play a very hard mode. It's one of the few games where the Konami code makes the game harder, you know? Because typically that's not what the Konami code does. It's meant to give you like lives or unlock cheat codes or something, but nope. Makes you play hard mode. And there's also like some bonus games where you can play all the mini games with like different courses and stuff. I think so. Like you can race for good times and stuff. There's like modifications and stuff like that. Whereas the sequel to this game expands quite a bit, where there's a lot of levels in that game where you can play as... Oops. Oh, you can do the spin attack on those without taking damage. Oh, I think you still take damage. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what that weird, like, noise he makes. I know you can't hear it, and sorry. Maybe you can hear it, I don't know. I don't remember if I turned off the audio on this. If you can't hear I think you might be able to hear audio. I don't know. Maybe. If you can't hear the audio, then, go out and play the game. Download this game or buy a Game Boy. I think the most fun way to play this is on a Game Boy, just because that's what it's designed for. You haven't got to hear any Woah. If you haven't, I would suggest, if you've never played this game, look up a walkthrough or something and watch like a Leonardo no, I lost the ability to do the spin attack there, and he killed me, you freaks of nature. Gotta bait out that attack. It hits me anyway. That attack kind of reminds me of, I don't remember that, because that attack reminds me of maybe Street Fighter, I don't know. Quit saying, whoa, dude! Dude, be a man and go like, ugh, or something, you know, like, be a man, don't have to wait for him to do those attacks so I can get him. Quit going up there, boy. If you attack him enough times, he'll fall down on his own without... Like that, like he'll go back. Like, he's the only character that doesn't take knockback unless you've hit him a bunch of times. But really, truthfully, if you haven't played this game, I would totally suggest playing it. It's actually really fun. Very hard mode is, as it suggests, it's very hard. Like, you saw how most of the enemies you fight in this one, you one-shot them. In hard mode, none of the enemies get one-shotted. Or, I mean, no. Like, you can take them out with just, you know, the regular combo attack. But in that mode, the enemies have a lot more health, they do a lot more damage, and they have extra attacks. Like, some guys, like, most of them have extra attacks, and they can't do combos on you because you have invincibility frames. But they're definitely quite a bit harder compared to that mode. Which, I want to play that on my gaming channel, which, by the way, is called the ROM Hack Master. Originally, it was called I Play ROM Hacks, but I don't play ROM hacks anymore, and I'm not a master either, so that my whole channel is false advertising. Yes, he didn't get me. No, he got me. But yeah, this cartoon, or the sequel to this game, is it's a lot more in depth. There's like a lot more enemies, a lot more stuff. It's not based off, you know, your classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles enemies, where I don't know if those alien monster things you fight are classic TMNT, but you fight, like, you know, purple dragons. You meet Casey Jones. You don't meet April in this game. Or no, you do, but she doesn't. She's just like a character you save. She doesn't offer anything, like, as far as if you read the dialogue, which I skipped all of it, that's when she only adds something in, but in the game she doesn't do anything. Casey only does something in, you fight him as a boss, and then he's not a playable character or anything, which I really would have loved had they done something like that. Hit me there again. And the second game has, like, a bunch of levels. How in this game you unlock just, like, you can fight Shredder and a bunch of, like, this whole level I'm playing, you unlock all this by playing on normal, hard, or very hard mode. Where in very hard mode, this boss fight is very, very hard. I think I've only beaten it once, and that was, like, you know, complete focus. I actually beat it on the Game Boy. I didn't beat it in, like, on a ROM. I beat it on the actual, or not on an emulator. I beat it on the actual Game Boy game, which that boss fight is hard. Like, that boss boss is actually hard. Like, it makes this mode seem easy, but since I'm talking and I'm not focusing completely on the game, makes it seem a lot harder than it actually is when makes it seem like I'm playing like garbage when this is actually hard. In the very hard mode is very hard. Like, it's actually hard. Like, yeah, there's the whole thing that the enemies do more damage. You could just avoid their attacks, and they require more. You have to attack them more to defeat them. Like, they have more health. You take quite a bit more damage from them. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit him. Oh, this is hard. I at least want to beat this, and I spent like probably over an hour just on this level, or close to an hour on this level. I think the best way you can attack these guys is by using the charge attacks. With the charge attack, you just hold the same attack button, and you just you hold it, and you have two different attacks, like you've probably seen here. Like, you've probably noticed you have, like, two different attacks. Now, the thing is, when you load up that bar on the top, when it turns red, you get the stronger attack. Like, you get this dash attack with Leo. And if you release it at the right time, you won't take damage from their attacks. And the thing is, this, like, you see this is when I press the trigger, you get to do that, like, spin attack here. I probably should have explained the game more instead of, like, on the final boss. But there's, like, it's not as complex as, say, the You know, the one for the SNES, which that game's pretty fun too. It's a lot harder than this one. But yeah, like, the sequel doesn't have all of these same ideas. It's less about, it feels less like a beat 'em up and more kind of like, it's still a beat 'em up, but it feels like they structure it more like a, I feel like they structured the game more like a, like, this one is definitely very much beat 'em up with a little, not much exploration, but that one, they introduce a lot more, like, it's not, still not like, it's obviously not a 3D game, so it's not going to be as, like, you know, exploration based as a 3D game. No, please, 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 no! I almost got him. But, you know, if I do more podcasts, maybe I'll play the sequel, where the sequel, there are combos, but the fighting is a lot slower, and you don't have, like, mid-air attacks, like, you can't, or, yeah, there's not much mid-air combat. I think there is, but it's exclusive to certain characters. Like, it's not a very, it's not something you do too often in that game. I don't think you actually can. And all of the special attacks, like, all of the attacks, like, you don't have any up attacks, you don't have any, like, you can attack down like this, you can attack upwards, all this stuff. In that game, you don't have any of those things. You just have, you know, your basic B attack. You don't have, like this one you, like, well, you just still have like, you do have charge attacks, but they're not as fun to use in that game. They're used less. I mean, they're still used for combat, but the thing is they designed the game in such a way that you need to play each level multiple times in order to get all the like, you basically get crystals, which they pretty much just unlock levels. I don't think you get any bonus for collecting all the crystals. You might. I don't know if you do. I lost. Yep. And then the third game, I think the third game's for the DS. It might be for the Game Boy too. I don't know, but it's definitely, They were, I haven't played the one for the, I haven't played the third one. I think it's for the DS or the Game Boy. I don't remember exactly, but either way, that one's, I'd love to play that one too. If the Woah, if you thought the Woah was fun enough, I think they changed the Woah to, like, in the sequel. Okay, we're doing a lot better here. We got him down to half health just off of this alone. I think I found the thing. You just pound the crap out of him. Okay, we take these guys out. You can actually take out all of them if you do the combo correctly. Let's take this and go boom. And boom. No, I didn't do it. Okay, I want to finish him with this for the, I should have just went for the kill. No, I missed all of them. I'm going to lose here. I'm going to lose here. I'm going to lose. Okay, big boy pants. Big boy pants. Big boy pants. I did it! Yes! Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Stand in the middle. Yes, I did it! I did it! And then I'm actually going to go through this because you actually see something really cool with this. I think you do. I'm going to skip the dialogue, but you see something awesome. I think you actually see, like, a cutscene. I'm just going to try skipping through this dialogue. I think you see something cool here. I don't know if, I think if you skip the dialogue, you don't see it. And then you see, yeah. Yeah, and I beat the game! Woo! It only took me like 2 hours, but I did it. If you own the GameCube version, enter that code in. That's all you get for beating this. You get to unlock the Game Boy game, and there we go. We're missing 13 crystals, but who cares? I did it, guys. Alright, I beat this game. Let me know what you think about how crappy I handled the final boss, or the final level. Let me know what you think about this, this podcast, and if you watched it all the way through, put whoa in the comments. And I will see you guys eventually. Alright, guys. Bye. Woo!